Thank you so much for having me. It's great to be with you today, and I just wanted to thank you for your engagement and your involvement. There's Christians being persecuted all around the world, and we need to stand up for them. And I just talked to Jerry Weller, who I really appreciate his work on this, former congressman, and he reminded me of Jeff Fortenberry's leadership and resolution. And so when I leave this room, I'm going to call Jeff Fortenberry and tell him to put me on as a co-sponsor. We need to get this thing, his resolution done. We need to work to be the example for the rest of the world. We're blessed to have the right to worship freely, and too often we might take that for granted. But every day around the world, there's acts of violence against Christians, and especially in the Middle East. And as a soldier who served 30 years in our armed forces in the Ohio Army National Guard and deployed to Operation Iraqi Freedom, sadly I've seen some of those, and we need to make sure that we not only continue to act here but spur others to act as well. I'm reminded of Winthorpe's shining city on a hill. We need to continue to be that shining city on a hill. We need to lead by example. We need to show solidarity with those Christians who are persecuted for their religious faith. We need to make sure that those who are given the terrible choice that I know you just heard about of, convert or die, are given options in a place of sanctuary and refuge. And we need to make sure that we continue to work to make sure the State Department can open up the United States to those who are being persecuted. We need to push the President of the United States to appoint a special envoy for religious freedom, to show unity with those who are being persecuted, but also to project strength around the world and to be willing to use the resources of the United States, a whole of government approach, to attack this problem and to defend Christians around the world. So I'm honored to be a member of the Caucus for Religious Minorities in the Middle East, and I look forward to working with a lot of other members of Congress as we address this problem going forward, and I'm looking forward to getting the Fortenberry resolution done. But I wanted to just come quickly speak to you and tell you that a lot of us are working to make something happen, and I'm happy to be one of those folks who's trying to make sure we get to address this problem, and we address it in a multifaceted way. So, and I know there are a lot of us who are working on it, so I appreciate your willingness to come and talk to all of us today about the issue, raise awareness, because I think too often as we live our daily lives here in America, we don't realize what's happening around the world, and the news media doesn't always cover the things that are going on. And so it's great that you bring awareness. We are committed to helping, and a bunch of us are going to work to make that happen. So thanks for including me today. God bless you, and we all have a lot of work to do, but thank you for doing your part of the work of bringing up this issue to us, and we're going to try to make sure that we can continue the fight and make things happen in several different ways. Thank you, God bless you, and have a great day.